Hello, my name is Jose Padilla, EDSE 5300, and I'm recapping my fieldwork experience. Now, working in the classroom, I've had the chance to work with some EL students as well as some special needs students. There were some general classes that I've co-teached in, as well as some college prep and even AP. Now, what I've learned in my experience has been that multiple reads really help the students in need, and it's one of the literary strategies used. Also, going over vocabulary definitions more than once and even drawing pictures of them and definitions in their notebooks. This helps with putting a definition to a picture, whereas you can clearly make the connection and identify with something that connects with you, so it makes it a little bit more personal. So, for instance, if we have a term like an immigrant, someone might draw a farmer, or someone might draw the Statue of Liberty. It just kind of depends on where the origin and where it came from and how you can relate to it. So, again, I see multiple things like that. Read alouds have definitely helped, not only in some of my ELD classes that I've subbed for and some of my students that I've observed. Now, read alouds really help them to get a better visual, if you will, about their assignments. So they tend to read, and that's where they run into vocabulary words. The words they don't know, they often circle or they underline, and they might ask me, hey, what is this word? And so I go over it with them, and that ends up being where we can work step by step to try to get them to learn the definition. And I usually ask them things like, what have you tried? What do you already know? What do you want to know about the word? And then we'll crack open the book, and then we take a look, and I try to ask them the right questions to get them thinking about what is exactly that they're looking for. So this could be either a definition term or just a key concept that they don't quite get just yet. Also, I learned that another thing that works is summaries. Now, oftentimes, a summary is done at the end of a lesson, so it could be more something like an exit ticket of a 3, 2, 1, 3 facts, 2 questions you still have, and 1 thing you don't know. Or it could just be simply write a paragraph about the lesson of the day. This is done in AVID classes. This is also done in many of the EL classes. They make them summarize the readings and annotate, so that way they can be able to tell me what they learned for the day, and it helps them with memory, and it also helps them with organizing their thoughts. So that's the big thing here, is organizing the thoughts. KWLs work really well. These are often done with their link to movies, documentaries. This is just so that students don't just watch the movie, but actually try to analyze it and tell me what they already know, what they want to know, and what they've learned. Most work is done in interactive notebooks that I've seen in all the history classes that I've worked for. Interactive notebooks help to keep track of all classwork, and even sometimes homework is placed in there as well. So it's a quick way to stamp their progress. So stamps work really well with these type of students. I've seen it to where quizzes have been online, and quizzes have also been on paper as well. So sometimes students might prefer the online method where everybody gets a Chromebook in class and everybody takes a quiz. So this gives the teacher the chance to give immediate feedback and immediate grades versus paper, where sometimes it's either done via Scantron or just written. So depending on the students, like if a student struggles with writing, I might want to offer them more multiple choice and make the questions a little bit easier. So again, I've learned that, and I've also been shown that you can adjust your testing based on the student's needs, and their every student again is a different learner. Collaborative work, I've seen much collaborative work in the classes where the students oftentimes get to simulate things like life as an immigrant, or so they take on a role, and they go around in stations. So I'm not sure what the exact term is, but these groups actually work together. And then they also involve bookwork as well as writing a debriefing, if you will, of the simulation class assignment. So the reason why I'm doing my video this way is because I did not get a chance to get all my permission slips in, and I just now got news that I'm going to be a long-term sub for the rest of this first semester. So I'm gonna film my students, and I'll probably have them come in on a prep period with my cooperating teacher, and film the one-on-ones and the strategies from literary used in this classroom, so I can get down to the specifics. But for now, I'm just turning this in as to show that I've learned something and that I've applied the knowledge that I've learned from this class. So again, I take this very seriously, and I did try to get my permission slips in ahead of time, but unfortunately it doesn't always work that way, so I had to work with what I got. So when we return to school on Monday, I'll be able to work with the students and check in on them, and definitely film some sort of in-class interaction. So I'll be posting a follow-up video. Look out for that one soon. And again, just to quick recap, I went over things like multiple reads, vocabulary definitions, drawing pictures of those definitions, read alouds, those work really well, summaries, annotations, graphic organizers, KWL charts, interactive notebooks, quizzes online and paper, and collaborative work, as well as some one-on-ones. So thank you guys. Hope you liked the video, and I hope it explains just a little bit. I'll post my reflection as well, so look out for that. Thank you.